Welcome to the PaynePoints Podcast. We enjoy telling the stories of everyday people, whether that be small business owners, entrepreneurs, or people with a passion for their community. We want to highlight them and give them a platform to share their story. So grab your favorite beverage and join us on today's episode where we tell the story of someone just like you.
Hello, everyone. This is Megan Harbuck, the host of the PaynePoints Podcast. This is a bonus episode with Chelly from Rose Colored Prints. Hi, Chelly.
Hi.
Can you introduce yourself to everyone?
Yeah, I'm Chelly from Rose Colored Prints. I have been on the PaynePoints Podcast, so I'm very excited to be back. I'm a small business here in Houston, Texas. I do K-pop merchandise, and right now I'm doing an exhibition in Houston.
Excellent. That is what we will be talking about today is Chelly's Creative Beginnings exhibition, which will be hosted in Houston. Can you tell us a little bit about what the exhibition is going to have?
Yeah, so the exhibition is in Houston, downtown Houston on June 5th. So I got my inspiration from the exhibitions that happen in Korea. So they're very popular because fans go and see like photography photos of like K-pop idols or K-pop groups. So I wanted to do one here in Houston where it showcases like fan art instead of photography photos. So I've contacted artists that want to showcase their art at the exhibition. So I'm really excited since it's our first time ever releasing like some of that artwork for the public.
Wow, really? How did you go about finding these artists?
Yeah, I went on social media to see if any artists are willing to showcase their artwork. So I received a lot of good feedback from people wanting to actually share their artwork to the community. So it was really cool to see how many artists are in Houston and outside of Houston as well that want to share.
How many vendors and exhibitionists do you have for this exhibition?
Yeah, for vendors, I have 19. I already released them. So that's on my Instagram post. I have so many that are actually doing their first time vendoring. And I was really shocked because I thought I would have more like veterans, coming in like that already vendored for a while. But majority is their first time. So I'm excited to see how they do. And I'm like going to be their number one supporter.
That's great. So can you tell us a little bit about how you found the venue for your exhibition?
Yeah, so I actually knew about ShareSpace for a while since I checked out their older, or not their older, but one of their bigger venue spaces, but I thought that one wasn't really fit for the exhibition. And I noticed that they have a smaller one and they had 3 rooms that you could use. And I was like, okay, let me go take a tour. Since it's downtown Houston, it's not too far from me. It's kind of the center point, for most of Houston, since I know everyone's so spread out everywhere. So I checked it out and I thought it was really cool because it's all white, like industrial style. Like it looks really, really cool. And I was like, this might be the place since other places I was having like difficulty with like budget. So I was like, okay, this one seems like a good one for all the day I'm able to use the space.
That's awesome. So you're very young, you're in your early 20s. And, a lot of people wouldn't take the leap of faith that you have in order to host such a large scale event. Because, to be honest, this is a very large event that you're doing with,
Yes.
Dozens of vendors. So what gave you the courage to really, get out of your shell and do something like this?
Yeah, so I had the idea a little bit during the pandemic, and I was like, I kind of had to push it back since I was not able to do this event anytime like during the pandemic. So I was like, you know what, maybe that's not a great idea at the time. And then finally I was like, you know what, everything's kind of picking back up. It might be time to, finally get the courage to, put my mind into something that will be really fun for everyone to come and enjoy. So I was like, okay, let me write down what I need to do. I need to do basically everything myself, contact artists, vendors, check out the spaces around Houston and all that. And I was like, even though I'm so young, I just need to believe in myself. And also I have so much support from my family and friends that are like, you should do it, you should do it. And that's like one of the main reasons why I was able to get that push.
That's wonderful. One of the questions that I have, and one of the questions that I've received from other people is, what kind of support did you need to get this off the ground? Did you reach out to sponsors? Do you have any other organizations supporting you, or is this completely led by you?
Yeah, majority it is by me, but I was able to get 2 sponsors, so Faith for Fans and K-pop Social Night. So I was able to reach out to them, and they took in like my business, my sponsorship proposal. So I was very excited that they wanted to be sponsors. So I was like, oh my gosh, I did not think I would get any sponsors, since it's very hard to like reach out to so many like companies, businesses, like restaurants. Like I did all that, and I was like, okay, I haven't got no word in, and I was literally losing hope. And then they were like the final 2 that responded back to me, and I was so happy. So with their help, I was able to get in some funding for the activities that are going to be going on.
That's awesome. Seriously, I'm so excited to see how successful this event is. So hopefully in the future, you're able to do more, because, it's very hard. It's difficult for people to get a first time event off the ground.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you had to reach out to so many people, and because you don't have, a history of doing these kinds of events, businesses are going to be less inclined to, help out, because they don't know if it's going to be beneficial to them as well. So hopefully in the future, you'll be able to get more and be able to do it on a larger scale.
Yeah.
How much are the tickets for this event?
Yeah, they're right now at the moment are $20. So if you go online to rosecoloredprince.com/events, you'll see right on top, it says exhibition tickets. They're $20. You get a lot of like goodies with it at the moment. So you get like some sleeves, you get a raffle ticket, you get heart little charm, and then a bracelet charm like for your keychain. Like it's a lot of little things at the moment. But at the door, if you're waiting for the day of, the price will increase.
How much will it increase to?
It's going to be $30 at the door.
Okay. That totally makes sense. And, what can people expect from the raffle that you're going to be doing?
Yeah, so I haven't really posted the raffle details because I'm waiting to do like, I guess, a little countdown every day of like things that are going to lead up to the event. So,
okay.
Everyone's going to get a quick sneak peek right now soon. So I will have like a K-pop album, like merchandise raffle. Everyone's going to be able to select what they want to put their ticket in.
Okay, awesome.
So you kind of have options, since I know some people might want, merchandise and like K-pop albums, or maybe they want to support and get some like items from vendors. So I'll have a vendor one with a bunch of items from the vendors. So that's very cool. You get to like get some merchandise from them and support the vendors. And then the last one is 2 tickets to see the boys in Dallas.
No way. That's incredible. That is a really great.
Yeah. So I have not posted it. It's kind of secret right now, but I'm really excited to share that soon.
So the PaynePoints audience is the first to know that will be one of the raffle items. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a cash only event, or will people be able to bring credit cards and debit cards?
Yeah, cash and card is like both. You can both bring them, but I do recommend bringing cash as well, since a lot of vendors might just take cash.
Okay, great. And what is the kind of are you going to have mostly merchandise and artists, or are there going to be any food vendors at this time, or what does that kind of look like for you?
Yeah, so we are going to have the vendors there in the main area, but we will be having food as well and drinks. So definitely, if you end up getting like thirsty or hungry, it's not just merchandise there. There's like you quickly grab something to eat or head out and grab something.
Awesome. No, it sounds like a big party, basically.
It basically is a big party.
That's going to be a lot of fun. One of my last questions for you is going to be, what do you want to get out of this event? What is your kind of goal for having and hosting this event?
Yeah, so since I did get inspiration, like I've told you, from the ones in Korea, I basically want to bring more of that, culture that you just see online. They're like, man, I really wish I was there. Like, why can't we have that kind of stuff? So I'm like, you know what? I want to be the person to be able to have like fans go and enjoy these type of events instead of going like to Korea. So I'm really excited to give them a space where they can have fun, be, as open as they want to who they are instead of like hiding it away, since I've had that issue sometimes, like being a K-pop stan, you kind of like shy away from really expressing yourself in public. So I was like, this is a place where you could come be yourself, go with your friends, and maybe even meet your online friends, because I have so many online friends that this would be the event that I'll be like, yay, I could finally meet them. So I want to be able to give other people that space where they can be who they want to be.
That's absolutely wonderful. Again, you're very brave to be able to start something like this and hopefully be the catalyst for other people to start their own events as well and work with you in the future. Thank you, Chelly, for joining us on this little bonus episode of the PaynePoints podcast. Where can we find you on social media and on the internet?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter at Rose Color Prints. And then you can find me on my website, rosecolorprints.com.
Great. We'll have everything linked in the description below, as well as the link for the tickets. Guys, make sure that you get your tickets today, because then you'll get all of the goodies that come with it. Let's see. The event was June 5th at 2 p.m., right?
Yes, it starts at 2, but you can come anytime from 2 to 9 p.m. to it end.
Excellent. Well, I'll definitely be there on representing PaynePoints. Yeah. And we'll have a nice little video vlog of me being there. And I'm excited to see the event and excited to see where this goes for you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, that's it for this episode of the PaynePoints podcast. You can follow us on social media. All of our links will be down below in the description. And of course, make sure to check out Chelly. And thank you again, Chelly, for being on the episode today.
Thank you. Bye.
Do you have a story to tell? We want to hear it. If you'd like to be a guest on our podcast and share your story, contact us on our website at PaynePoints.com or any of the social media linked on our website. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on either Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube. We'd appreciate a review, a like, or a comment to let us know what you think. You can find all of our podcasts linked on our website under the podcast tab. Once again, thanks for joining us, and we want to wish everybody a wonderful day.